All right, everyone, welcome back to the Whispers from the Walls. Today, we're diving into a story that honestly sounds like it came straight out of one of her own novels. We're talking about Agatha Christie, but not the famous author we all know. We're talking about Agatha Christie, the woman, at one of her most vulnerable yet pivotal moments.
Exactly, John. Picture this. It's 1928. Agatha Christie, already a published author, is reeling from a truly brutal divorce from Archibald Christie. I mean, it wasn't just a divorce, it was a scandal. She was heartbroken, humiliated, and let's be real, society in the 1920s wasn't exactly kind to divorced women, especially not women in their late 30s.
Right? She was 38 years old. In that era, women were expected to just shrink, fade into the background. Society probably thought her best years were behind her, that she should retreat and nurse her wounds quietly. But Agatha, she had other plans, and they were big plans.
And this is where the story gets absolutely wild. Instead of shrinking, instead of disappearing into obscurity, she did the exact opposite. She packed a suitcase, bought a ticket for the Orient Express, and set off alone into the Middle East. Alone. A woman, in 1928, traveling alone through places most people only dreamed of.
Can you imagine the courage? To be at your lowest point, your heart shattered, and decide, you know what? I'm going to go explore the world. It's not just a journey, it's a statement. A declaration of independence and self-discovery.
Absolutely. Her journey wasn't just a physical one. It was an emotional and spiritual one. She went from Istanbul's bustling bazaars across the timeless deserts to the ancient archaeological ruins of Ur in Iraq. She wasn't just seeking new sights, she was seeking peace, a way to heal.
And the irony is, she went looking for peace, but life had something far more surprising and wonderful waiting for her. Something that would totally rewrite her future in ways I don't think she could have ever predicted.
Yeah, because that first trip, that was 1928. She fell in love with the region, with the archaeology, with the sense of discovery. So 2 years later in 1930, she went back, and that's when everything changed.
This is it, the pivotal moment. So, amongst the dust, the tents, the sun-bleached artifacts of an archaeological dig, she meets Max Mallowan, and he was, 14 years younger than her?
14 years. She was 40, he was 26. Again, think about 1930s society. An older woman marrying a younger man was practically unheard of, let alone one with such an age gap. But their connection wasn't about societal norms, was it?
Not at all. It started with shared curiosity. They were both brilliant, inquisitive minds, gentle conversations in a fascinating environment. It grew into this partnership built on immense respect, deep intellect, and a really unexpected tenderness. It's so beautiful to think about.
And that's the key, isn't it? It wasn't some whirlwind, scandalous romance. It was genuine connection, built on substance. They married in September 1930. She was 40, he was 26. And they embarked on a life together that was far from conventional, but deeply fulfilling.
What strikes me is that their life together wasn't about glamour or fame, at least not in the way you might expect for the world's most famous mystery writer. It was about simple rituals, right?
Oh, absolutely. It was tea on verandas, laughing over miscatalogued artifacts, spending long afternoons meticulously cleaning ancient relics. There's that famous story, which I absolutely adore, about her sometimes using her own face cream to gently clean delicate finds.
I love that story. It just shows her hands-on involvement, her dedication, and the unique blend of her domestic side with her intellectual curiosity. And amidst all this, in the evenings, she wrote. Always, she wrote. That routine, that shared passion for discovery, clearly fueled her creativity.
It did. Those Middle Eastern landscapes didn't just provide a backdrop for her life, they seeped into her imagination. They shaped some of her greatest mysteries. Think about murder in Mesopotamia, They Came to Baghdad, and of course murder on the Orient Express. She didn't just invent these worlds. She walked them, she breathed them.
It adds such a layer of authenticity to her work, doesn't it? Knowing that she experienced these places firsthand, the sights, the sounds, the atmosphere. It wasn't just research, it was life experience.
And their marriage, I mean, it lasted 45 years, until her death in 1976. That's incredible, especially given its unconventional start. Max continued his archaeological work, became a renowned expert, eventually knighted for his contributions. And Agatha, well, she became the best-selling novelist of all time, only outsold by Shakespeare and the Bible.
More than their individual professional successes, which are monumental, they had something truly rare, a partnership of equals. It was built on mutual respect, a shared passion for discovery, and genuine affection. It wasn't about power dynamics or societal approval. It was about two souls connecting.
It's such a powerful message, especially when you think about where she started. Heartbroken, humiliated, facing a society that expected her to fade away. Instead, she turned that heartbreak into a journey. She turned it into a new life, and ultimately, she turned it into art.
She really proved so much, didn't she? At 38, divorced, and feeling like her world had ended, she could have withdrawn, but she chose adventure. She chose to travel to places women rarely went, and she did it alone.
And at 40, when society probably told her she was too old for romance, too old for a grand new adventure, she married a man 14 years younger and spent the next 45 years exploring the world with him. It just shatters so many outdated notions.
It truly does. Her story is a testament that heartbreak doesn't have to be the ending. It can be a catalyst. It showed that 40 isn't too old for new love or new adventures, and that age gaps don't define the quality or depth of a relationship.
And that travel can heal what staying home cannot. Sometimes you need to literally put distance between yourself and your pain to find a new perspective, a new path forward. Her best chapters definitely came after her worst ones.
Absolutely. In 1928, facing devastation, Agatha Christie made a profound choice. She could have let society's expectations confine her, dictate her future. Or she could rewrite the rules, forge her own path.
And thank goodness she chose the latter. She chose the Orient Express. She chose adventure. She chose to keep living fully, completely on her own terms. And in doing so, she found so much more than she ever lost.
She found new landscapes that inspired her greatest work. She found a partnership that lasted until her death. And she found undeniable proof that life's best surprises truly come when you refuse to give up, when you bravely step into the unknown.
She didn't just survive heartbreak, she transformed it. She turned her pain, her courage, her journey, and her brilliant mind into Murder on the Orient Expresses and so much more. What an incredible woman. Her story is just endlessly inspiring.
An amazing legacy indeed. So next time you're facing a tough moment, remember Agatha Christie and maybe, just maybe, start planning your own Orient Express adventure. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll catch you next time. And if you have an idea for a show, drop us a line. We love hearing from you.